Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receipts so strong, but the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receipts so strong, but the lies won't last. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't beat, you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down, baby. Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Yeah.
What she bring?
Back.
What she talk?
True.
Who they hear?
Hooper.
Who they want?
Hooper.
Say it loud.
Yeah.
She don't mumble. Stepping in. Home run, broom. No lie. She dismantle. Every word. Hard handle. Receipts up. No stall. Name ring. Head turn. She say it. That's law. Truth hit. Lesson learned. What she do?
Break it down.
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 Then what she do? break it down, break it down, break it down. No spin talk, no fake sound. She don't whisper, she lay it down. Every claim, she press check, she press check. Every lie, she correct, she correct. Boot state, backbone strong. Stand firm, 10 toes on. She talk one, that's final. New Pog voice, undeniable. Yeah, that's Lupa. Facts only. Yeah. What she bring?
Fact.
What she talk?
True.
Who they hear? Who they want?
Hooper.
Say it loud.
Yeah.
She don't mumble. Stepping in. Home run, no lie. She dismantle. Every word. Hard handle. Receipts up. No stall. Name ring. Head turn. She say it. That's law. Truth hit. Lesson learned. What she do?
Break it down.
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 Then what she do? Break it down. No spin talk, no fake sound. She don't whisper, she lay it down. Every claim, she press check. Every lie, she correct. Boot state, backbone strong. Stand firm, 10 toes on. She talk one, that's final. New Pog voice, undeniable. Yeah, that's Lupa. Facts only.
Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. We are finally in this. Y'all, I caught 10 tons of ATLE. Child, ATLL to get in this building. Okay, like the devil was busy. The devil did not want me to drop these receipts, baby. It took me almost 2 hours to make this live happen. But some yard did an update and it wasn't catching my live, like it wasn't connecting my lives to YouTube. So y'all could see it on YouTube end, but on my end through StreamYard, I couldn't access them. Like I couldn't get into them. And every time I would refresh, the live would disappear. So when I finally figured it out, which I've been talking to support, so I'm waiting for them to email me back because we can't be having this problem. StreamYard is entirely too expensive for these type of issues. Okay, we ain't doing that. But y'all, I've been in front of this computer for about 2 hours trying to figure this chat out, and I finally got it. I just didn't refresh this last live stream because I set like 4 or 5 of them. I was struggling, y'all. I was struggling. I set like 4 or 5 live streams, and this last one I said, well, let me just set it and go into it and don't refresh it, and that's how we ended up with this one. Okay, so your girl been working to try to get all these receipts. I wanted to go live since earlier today so we could try to do 2 lives today. We still might do 2 because it's a whole lot going on, child. I was up with y'all late last night talking about, well, we was in our little group talking, doing our little one too, and y'all was messaging me like crazy behind that live stream, child. We finna break this ish all the way down. Because what we're not finna do is act like it's only one mental patient that's roaming these social media streets. Okay? It's 2 of them. Prayer goes out to the kids and the kids only. Okay? We are only for the children, baby. Who's looking out for them kids? That's why you see 2 mental patients on the thumbnail in the insane asylum. 2 of them on the loose, running rampant. They running rampant in these YouTube streets, y'all. Yo, I don't know where to start. I'm about sick of them supporters she got over there because they was in her chat talking cash money ish, trying to put blame on the bloggers. Are y'all cool? What y'all really feeling like? Because no, we're not finna do that. We're not finna do that. Ain't nobody making that young lady come to the internet and put all her business out there. Let's not start trying to blame the bloggers for talking about what's being put out. Because if it ain't talked about, I mean, if it ain't put out, we can't talk about it. Like, y'all gotta chill. At some point, accountability needs to be held on her end. And we're gonna break that down. We're gonna show contradictions and all. Because we're not gonna feel sorry for you doing exactly what you've been doing for the past 3 years. Patterns of behavior. And we're gonna, of course we gotta show a little reminder, y'all. Let me get to the top, y'all. Hold up. Let me get to the top of the chat. I need my goal cleared because I done struggled for y'all to get in this live stream. So I need y'all to make some noise for Pop. Okay, we need some big, big noise. That chat need to be lit up in yellow gold. Maybe orange too. Red if y'all feeling a little nasty. Let's see a red if you're nasty. So let me get to the top. Y'all, we're going to be here a while, so I hope y'all got y'all popcorn ready, y'all wine, y'all zaza, because we're going to be here a little hot minute. And we might do a 2-for-1. We probably do another one later, too. We'll see. We'll see how long this one lasts, y'all, because it's a lot. Hey, Clown Goddess. Hey, Christina Shaquintley. Let's get through these names quick. Michelle the Bell, shout out to you and all my beautiful minds holding it down. Thank y'all for what y'all did in the other live stream, keeping, our supporters straight and calm because of this little technical difficulties we've been having going on, y'all. Hey, discussion board, Mr. Reese, my bro Terry coming through with the copyright and fair use. We definitely need it because audio has to be played. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as a criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. And then we have fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing, nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Let that be known because we need that. We're going to need that. Hey, y'all. And listen, I might even hit y'all with a members only because I got. Shut up, Pop. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And we'll see if we can get to that members live later. Because I want to tell y'all something. So I just can't say it right now. I want to tell y'all something. Hey, our Buttercup. Hey, Des. Who else? Hey, Miss Yolanda, Miss Jackie. We got Miss Elisa. We got who else? Let me see. Show Nuff in the building. Royalty in the building. K Monet. We got Miss Dee Dee. We got my girl Myla coming through. You said I hope this is the one right. But this is the right one since Super Chat on the last one. I privated it so I don't lose my supers for the last one. So if anybody sent supers on the last live that I said, thank y'all. I didn't get to see who sent them, but I do thank y'all and appreciate y'all. And I didn't delete it so I don't lose them. So I'ma still get them if you send them on that live stream, y'all. Hey Taisha, you say y'all, I want to know what Miss Kristen went on somebody's panel. So now that's gonna have to be a whole nother live stream because that's some extra stuff, y'all. Hey Nikki, who else? Hey Alyssa with the T. Get right with Elby. Y'all make me feel so good because I didn't even have to rush and come on live. This lets me know that my opinion, my speculation, my voice, my tea, my receipt is valued. The fact that y'all still pack out the chat waiting on Pop to see what she got to say speaks big volumes to the Pop Squad base. We be moving in these streets, okay? We be moving in these streets. It don't matter who go live. Y'all still gonna pack the chat up just to hear what Pop got to say. And I love that for us. I love that for us, baby. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Hey, Miss Shannon. Hey, Miss Lady T. But didn't I tell y'all this was going to happen? Did not tell y'all the crash out was coming soon, especially after that last stuff Johnell dropped. But y'all know, I don't know who caught this, but as y'all can see with my caption, I said Johnell posted that girl and all hell broke loose. Johnell posted a young lady on his Instagram. I don't know how many people seen it. It was a repost. Now, mind you, I went look at the young lady's page because I'm like, let me not jump to conclusions because, people repost stuff all the time. But as I'm looking on her page, I'm like, well, she don't have a whole lot of followers. She ain't really doing nothing special. Why is he posting her like in her bikini. And I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all all of that, okay? Because it's very questionable how once that was posted, next thing you know, all hell broke loose. And if y'all remember, she made a post the other day saying something about nobody watches you harder than the HOE or the female that your whatever end up with. Y'all remember that post I showed y'all? Yeah, we gonna get into it, baby. Because what we not finna do is just fall for the okie doke. We not finna believe that all of a sudden you and this man been chatting through what is it, y'all? Child Wizard or whatever it's called, the parenting app for the past few weeks, and all of a sudden you want to expose him because the blogger's talking shat. We've been talking shat for years. This ain't nothing new. So that don't fall for that, y'all. Do not fall for the okie doke. This, in my opinion, has a lot to do with another female. I'm sorry. In my opinion, it's Johnell doing something. Something happened within the last 2 days that set her ablaze. Okay? And I don't think it's because the bloggers is quote unquote telling lies on her. Girl, us saying that you bitter and that you keeping them cheering away from this man is not us lying on you. This is a pattern. You did this with not one, not two, but 3 baby dads. So let's not say the bloggers is lying by giving our opinion based on your pattern of behavior. You've been doing this. This ain't just started in 2026. It dates back to 2022. You currently in court with the truth right now behind it. So let's not do that. Let's not try to put her crashing out because you know she's the crash out queen. Let's not put that on the bloggers and make it seem like, oh, it's because of we spinning a narrative and that's why she had to come set the record straight. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. We ain't finna do that. We're not gonna do that because we've been talking. We've been talking, baby. And if I could recall, for the last few months, the talk has been quieter and quieter. Nobody really been even talking about you for real. So let's not. Now I can see if this was maybe 6 months ago, 4 to 6 months ago, when everybody was really talking. Then yeah, then that narrative could be spun. But the fact that the streets have been quiet on your name, lack of relevancy, and now you want to try to say, oh, I did it on YouTube because I'm tired of the bloggers lying and saying I'm bitter and da-da-da. What bloggers? Because there's only a handful of us. Like, child, we ain't finna do that, y'all. We not finna lie. let's not do that. What she really mad at is something. Y'all, let me put a bug in y'all ear. And I'm gonna try to see if I can pull that recording up too, because I want to play a few things for y'all, just so we can try to, compare contradictions and deceptions and all of the above. But y'all remember when she was crashing out back in 2024 outside of Johnell's house over that 10K ring, and she was on her live with her homegirls, and she started saying, I wonder what the next upgrade gonna look like. Cause he like bustos where he got to pay to Uber them to get to him and da 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 da. And people was eating her up in the chat saying, why is you worried about the next female? Let's talk about it. Why is you worried about the next female? If this man is so horrible to you, the quote unquote prize, the valued one in the relationship, why you worried about who he end up with? See, that's what the problem really is. We're going to talk about it. That's what the problem really is. It ain't got nothing to do with him being a mental patient, him pretending like she ran over his ass, him being quote unquote unsafe around the babies. If that's the case, she would have been left. Johnell didn't just become a mental patient this last week. He been on demon time in that situationship. And she let us know 2 years ago with many posts, direct, indirect, audios, late night live streams in the dark. She been let us know what type of time he was on. So, so we supposed to forget all of those receipts that have been accumulating on the internet for the last 2 years just because she crying on live now. No, 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 no. That's not how it go, boo boo. That ain't how it go. We ain't finna do that. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I still ain't made it to the bottom of the chat. A collective hate to everybody else that's coming through. Please, 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 y'all hit that like button. I need to see that gold lighten up, orange, gold, and a little red if you nasty in the chizat. Okay, because we finna do our big one in this live stream. Period. So we need to do our big one with the support too. Thank you, Lakeisha. Nobody can clock Breeze P better. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Let me get down to the bottom, y'all. Hold on. Because y'all know I like to keep up with the chat. I used to didn't keep up with the chat, but we keep up with the chat now. Thank you, Keisha. I appreciate you, my love. Luke, I couldn't wait for your commentary. I knew y'all was waiting on me. Y'all know how I know y'all was waiting on me? Because my phone went crazy last night. Y'all. And I almost came live, but I was so tired I would have fell asleep on y'all ass. I said, I'm going to just call them tomorrow. Tiara was in the comments. She said, Pop, you calling us tonight? I said, nope, I'm going to have to call y'all tomorrow because I'm so tired. I'm going to call y'all early in the morning. I tried to call y'all early in the morning, but y'all see we had the devil tried to do his big one. The devil tried to stop us from dropping these receipts, y'all. We ain't having it. We are not having it. Thank you, Tom. Let me know you feeling nasty with that pink one. Is that pink or red? How it look like? We're gonna say magenta. If you feeling nasty, drop a magenta one. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Thank you, Nene. You say, hey, look, I can chat. Hey, girlie. Let me see. Let me get to the bottom, y'all. Hold on. We coming. Hey, Miss Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. You say, let's go turn up the heat in the chat. Drop them $10 super chats and light it up. Period. Let's clock this too. That easy. Let's clock this quick. Because we not falling for it, y'all. Thank you again, Miss Michelle. I don't want you to feel like I passed over yours. Thank you. I appreciate you. They are all equivalent, I swear. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Dang, y'all came in here. We got almost 600 people in here. Hold up, hold up. We almost to the bottom. Thank you, girl. She feeling nasty times. Thank you, my love. We lighten it up with the magenta. That's only if you feeling nasty. Okay? Nasty dancer, dancing for money. All right, y'all. So y'all know she actually did 2 live streams yesterday, but she deleted one. But you know we got it all. Okay, we got it all. And it's a few things that was said in her live streams that really caught my attention. And the main thing I want to bring to y'all attention first, before we get into these receipts and stuff, is when she started talking about her son Josh, right? Now, y'all know I'm real big on when it comes to the babies. And that's one reason why I never feel bad for these grown MFers who choose for her supporters that was in her chat gassing her up and babyfying this grown mother of 6 with 3 baby daddies, ex-husband included. Y'all gotta stop. Because the cycle ain't gonna never stop if y'all don't stop. You can still support her, but hold her to the throne. Hold her to the cross, baby. Accountability needs to be had, or this behavior will continue. Y'all need to stop. Stop telling her, oh, let it out. It's okay. You didn't do nothing wrong. He's the villain. He's the blame. Child, we done heard this story. This is why not too many people was too quick to jump to going live. If y'all notice, I don't think nobody went live about her last night. That's how tired people is of this foolishness. I don't think nobody went live last night. I think everybody started doing their lives and their videos today, early in the morning. Because normally, child, we would have been up late talking about it as soon as it happened. But it was very much calculated. Don't let her fool you. That was a calculated response. Johnell been posting parental alienation and weaponizing kids material on his TikTok and Facebook, because he posted on Facebook a few times as well for the past few weeks. Now all of a sudden we want to set the record straight. That's interesting, y'all. Ain't that interesting? Ain't that giving motive? That's why I said do not fall for it. The heat. Don't fall for it, y'all. But anyways, let me get back to what she posted about. Thank you, Miss Bernadette. You saying, look like I'm just coming on. Glad I caught you. Thank you, my love. So she said that one day her and the kids and her daddy pull up to Johnell's house, and Johnell, if y'all remember when she said this happened, put it in the chat, because dates matter. So let me know when she said this happened, y'all, if y'all remember when, the date or whatever, or month. It could be the month too. She said they pulled up to Johnell's house, and she had, I guess a couple pieces of luggage or whatever. And Josh sat on the sofa, and Johnell started cussing Josh out in front of them, in front of her, in front of her daddy. I guess the other kids too, and saying, when you walk into my house, you come talk to me like a mother effing man, and da-da-da-da-da, and Walter intervened. As for him, I'm going to respect my elders, but yeah. Walter intervened and said, hey man, you ain't got to talk to him like that. We could just leave. And Bree said, well, no, we're not going to leave. You need to apologize. You don't need to be talking to him like that. Da-da-da-da-da. So my thing is, you got all these elderly women in her chat like, oh no, he did. He's so wrong. Da-da-da-da-da. So are we not going to talk about her for staying with this ninja? You could never disrespect any one of my mother kids and think I'm going to still lay up with you. That's not going to ever happen. While y'all over there telling her, oh, ain't none of them doing better than you. Everybody go through things. Duh. Life be life for everybody. But guess what? Everybody's life is not on display. Everybody ain't bringing their grown up business to the internet like she is. So that's what makes all the difference. People ain't talking about her just out of judgment. People talking about her because she bringing it to the internet. That's how the internet works. Like, let's keep it above. But let's not act like Johnell is the only guilty party in this situation. This is both of their karma. What are the odds of this woman lying on her husband and framing her husband for Johnell's abuse? Let's not forget about that. Now he framing her in front of the police. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for that. Her mother could have went to jail. A mother of 6. Guess what that mother of 6 did after? When that happened back in September, October. Guess what that mother of 6 did? Stayed her ass right there with him and came online doing TikTok dances, whoop-de-doo. While people in the chat talking about, they want to see them break up so bad. It ain't gonna never happen. Is y'all cool? Is y'all like, ooh, child. She wanted to flaunt that bad, toxic relationship so bad to people on the internet that she was staying through all of that. Ain't no way in hell. You got one time to play with any one of my 3. Anyone. Raise your voice. I dare you. Cuss. I dare you. Oh, you trying to pick up your child by? Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. While y'all condemning Johnell and crucifying him to the cross, and this ain't even me defending him. This is me holding both of them accountable. She's a grown-ass woman. She made her kids stay through the torture. Let's not forget. Did we not just see them all hugged up at the ice skating ring a couple weeks ago? Let's not forget. Did she not just make a post a couple weeks ago after Johnell filed those legitimation papers saying, kudos to the dads who don't just settle for not knowing for not having rights for their kids. Shout out to the dads who want to legitimize it and make sure they have their parental rights. Did we not just see that? Am I tripping? Am I tripping, y'all? Did Johnell manipulate her into come and say that? Thank you, Miss Valerie. You say, wait. When he posts a girl, refresher, please. I'ma show y'all. Just remind me. I'ma show y'all. Hold on. I'ma show y'all in a few. I don't really want to put her out there because I don't want nobody going to harass her page. But I'ma show y'all. He posted a girl on. He reposted a girl on his on his Instagram 2 days ago, and she's still on there. That's why I said I find it very interesting how all of a sudden we crashing out because we're trying to clear our name. But people been saying, child, we've been calling her a bitter baby mama since LaTrue. It ain't just started. Now all of a sudden you want us to know you keeping your kids away from Johnell because he's a mental patient. Was he not a mental patient in 2024? When he tripped you going into the doctor's office, allegedly? Spit on you, choked you? Was he not a mental patient back in LA when y'all went to that premiere and he was cussing your ass out in front of one of the team members that had to jump in and defend you, allegedly? That was your word. Was he not a mental patient then? Was he not a mental patient when you had to text his mama all of the pictures and receipts and even him admitting to doing certain things to you and apologizing, things of a bruise? Was he not a mental patient then? Little miss, I have to expose these men so I could force myself to move on. Was he not a mental patient then? Was he not a mental patient when a few of your people that was in personal contact with you and around you came to the internet and said he punched your son in the chest so many times to where your child was crying and you had to intervene and get in between and pay this man $1,400 for them Rick Owens? Was he not a mental patient then? Oh, was he not a mental patient when you caught him messing with Pretty Bree and Pretty Bree came to the internet and he said, "Oh, I've been dealing with all of you and your ex-husband stuff on the internet, and even with my stresses too, I got drunk and I let her suck." Was he not a mental patient then? When y'all was in the group chat, you and your homegirls, and they were saying, "Oh, Pretty Bree need to learn her place and stop putting the business on the internet." Was he not a mental patient then when you was okay with that? Was he not? Huh. Was he not a mental patient when you posted in his story and said, "Happy birthday to my wife, Bree," and he doubled back and said, "I didn't put that stat"? Was he not a mental patient? Oh, Lord, let me slow down, y'all. I'm getting too hot. Okay, listen. Was he not a mental patient? Oh, y'all almost choked. I got a cold, y'all. I got a cold. But was he not a mental patient then, y'all? This man been displaying mental patient behavior since she got with him. And now all of a sudden, he can't be around the kids because he a mental patient. Because he was on the camera hollering, "Ah, ah, ah, you ah." Johnell, you a damn fool for that. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. That was funny, honey. This fool really got up there. He said, "I ain't got no money to get a lawyer. I'm gonna get her some kind of way." Johnell ass was about to go to jail for lying about Bree hitting him with the car. Oh, I am pissy, baby. We finna talk about it. Child, I am weak. This fool really concocted a plan, y'all, and try to pretend like this girl. Now that was wrong. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I'm fair. Y'all know I'm fair. That chat was wrong, but that was funny as hell. Johnell said, I ain't got no lawyer. You know, I can't afford to get no lawyer like LaTrue. So I'm going to concoct a plan and act like she hit me with the car so I can get my tear. Oh, I got to keep you, y'all, because I keep coughing every time I try to laugh. Oh, I am sweating, bro. That was hilarious. We gonna play it though. Now she trying to act like that was the most wrong thing in the world that he ever did. Like she didn't stay with him after that happened. Why the hell we didn't hear about that back in September? See, that's what makes people, well, let's say the smart people. Because the weak-minded ones, they gonna fall for it every time. The weak-minded ones that be in her chat talking about, let it out, Bree. It's okay. Don't hold it in. You are a great mother. You did the best you could for your kids. You are just the best mother in the world, girl. Thank God you finally leaving him. Did y'all not just hear all the chat she said that went on? And y'all telling her, oh, she's the best mother in the world for protecting her kids? Where the hell was this best mother in the world while they was going through all of it? Was the kids not in the mess? Was they not home? Were they not home when all of this was going on? Did y'all not hear her say she made Josh record this? Y'all cool? Ain't no good mamas sticking around for that. Most real mothers leave once the abuse or the toxicity starts getting to the kids. Women endure a lot when it comes to these no good ninjas, but once it start affecting the kids, that's when you put your kids first, since you can't do it for yourself, and you get the hell on. That ain't no good goddamn mama. Now y'all really pissing me off. That's not a good mother. And y'all know I don't never talk like this. But somebody, I was waiting for the day that she finally let it out how her kids was involved in the toxicity. Y'all know I've been waiting on it. Been waiting on it. Because I told, how many people remember me saying, I said, y'all, when it the shit the ish gonna really hit the fan when she gonna come out here and say how her kids was involved. What happened to her kids while she was with Johnell? But I say, y'all, she ain't gonna never tell it because it's gonna paint her to be a bad mother because she stuck around knowing her kids was affected with that foolishness. But guess what she did last night? She had to really make it stick because she done did it too many times. So she needed something new, something fresh, something that she know gonna play on the heartstrings of other mothers. But the real ones ain't going. We not moving like that. What you waiting on? Him to change? He ain't show you the last 50 times that he was that toxic ninja? The demon? It took 15 times for him to show you he ain't changing? After you done had experience? After you knew what red flags were? Because you told us. She told us that she knew how to recognize red flags because of what she dealt with in her marriage. Didn't she say that, y'all? And this is why I say she ain't never really went through nothing with the truth like she claimed. Because if she did, unless she's slow, ain't no way in hell nobody finna put themselves through the same shat again. And she didn't wait years. She jumped right into the next relationship. So it was fresh. It was fresh. So you knew what time it was. You said on your When a Woman's Fed Up story time that you seen the red flags the first week you got with Johnell. The first week. And it just kept coming. The flags kept coming. They kept coming. They kept coming. And you still stuck around. Not because you wanted to prove to Johnell that you no longer wanted your ex-husband. You did that for yourself because you wanted to pop out. You wanted to show people that a single mother of 4 could still get a high-valued man. Even though he was an opportunist in disguise. A broke one at that. That's why you stayed around. It ain't had nothing to do with proving to Johnell that because you was the one on the internet bragging. He's a big stepper. IMDb status. Google him. IMDb him. Don't play with him. He is not one of them. Those was your words, Google Kitty. You said that. Did Johnell manipulate you into bragging like that and popping your shit? Did he text you and give you instructions on how to brag on him being a big stepper? We must have missed that memo. So let's not act like we don't hold accountability with this situation too. Yeah, he played a part, but guess what? He was open with it. Most of these opportunists, abusers, toxic, manipulating, gaslighting ass, no good men, they come in disguise. Johnell showed you who he was the first week. So anything you do moving forward after the fact is on your body. You, because you grown, remember? And when you grown, you got to make mistakes, remember? Mind y'all business. If I want to get frog legs and catch another kid, that's on me because I can afford it. I can take care of me, all my kids, and a whole bunch of other people on this live. Verbatim. Them was your words, Miss Mama. Them was your words. Them was her words, y'all. Ooh, child. We ain't even got to the receipt yet. Y'all know I've been waiting on this. That's how you know I've been waiting on this, child, because I've been talking for a whole 42 minutes. Hey to everybody that's coming in. I see you, Latae. Thank you, Miss Renee. Let's go. I've been waiting on you since forever. I know y'all been waiting. Hey, Gabby. Thank you, my love. You say Karma. She lied about our aides to the police to try to get him taken away from his kids. Now her next man lying to the police trying to get her taken away from her kids. If that ain't the clock, see, look at how, y'all, we would have never expected that. Oh, how the tables have turned. This is for the naysayers, for the non-believers, for the ones who say, "Oh, no, she's doing well. She's not getting karma." Baby, karma will come to you in identical mode. The same way you dish something out to the last person, we all can see the truth is winning. We all can see he winning. Child, you got women that's putting TPOs on him for him not talking to them no more. You know you're winning when you get a TPO from ignoring somebody. And you got her, on the other hand, going through all of this. Child, but she winning though. Ain't no way in hell. Now you scared. Now he's a threat. Now you don't know what he gonna do. You don't know if he gonna come to your door. Like what? You scared of him now? How do you think she was lying about the essay of Bruce by supposedly someone she was trying to do a skit with, but refused to give the name? Y'all know she's known for lying on men, the babies. I didn't see that. Y'all. To be honest, I was gonna listen to a lot of it with y'all, so we could, y'all know how I like to be surprised with y'all and to give my little reaction, in real time. So if she said that, I didn't see that yet. So I'm gonna have to, hear it to I'm gonna have to hear it to really talk about it because I didn't see that. but she do be lying. She do be lying, so it's real hard to believe when she say stuff like that. Like it really is. She said this. You know what? That's something we got to talk about on members, because I don't want to sound insensitive. I don't like to play with SA. So we have to talk when we do that members live, y'all. We're gonna really get into it, because it won't be the first time she claims something like that. And y'all know it was some receipts that kind of debunked it a little bit on the other claims. So we have to talk about that in members. Yeah, we'll get to it though. We'll get to it. Thank you, Nikita. You say sad. Chrissy told. Oh, thank you for bringing my girl up, because I was about to get to her next. You said sad. Chrissy told us how he called the police. She was arrested, but Bree found it funny. The universe is university. Chrissy is owed an apology. Now let's get to that, because I don't know if y'all remember this. For the ones in the back, for the enablers that was in her comments last night, when Chrissy was still with Johnell, that Bree knew about. Remember when Johnell said, I need a Valentine? And she said, well, where's your girlfriend? Where's your girlfriend? And Johnell said, long story. Yeah. When Chrissy was, she was his girlfriend at the time. When he lied and said that when Bree got that billboard done for him, and he lied to Chrissy and said they was trying to, he was trying to pop out with Bree on some PR type ish to grow his following, opportunist. Yeah, that's what he told his girlfriend and her family. And I still got them receipts. He said, oh, it's just a little PR, little PR. She got a lot of followers on social media, so I'm trying to grow my following, and we trying to make it seem like, yeah, that's what he was telling Chrissy and her family. If that ain't your woman, why is you lying? Why is you lying? But you reap what you sow. Because look at both of them now. Chrissy is in a whole new relationship. She got a good man, Savannah. Okay? A good one. She living her life, traveling the world, all of the things, y'all. All of the things, baby. Ain't nothing like a good old upgrade. Period. Now, look at these two clowns, two mental patients, roaming social media, trying to see who can put out the best story to keep a little following on their side. These two. Anyways, so yeah, when Chrissy went to Johnell's house to try to get the rest of her things that was over there after the whole Bree circulation stuff, Bree was the one, allegedly, because Dawn, shout out to Dawn, Dawn said that she told Johnell to call the cops on that girl and was laughing about it. Laughing about it because Chrissy was outside knocking, trying to get her stuff out of there. Yeah. Chrissy did 18 hours in jail. But it wasn't for that though. She did because the cop was, she was talking to the cop or whatever. She had a traffic ticket. Or it was something like something dealing with traffic. And she had a warrant for it. So that's why they locked her up. They didn't lock her up just because she was outside of Johnell's house. But she told. I don't think she would have lied about that, y'all. She had a warrant for something dealing with traffic, and that's why she had to, spend the little 18 hours or whatever. But Bree was laughing about that because the girl was outside knocking. But guess what? That didn't happen to her too. Y'all forgot she said, how you leave a pregnant woman outside? Yeah, it didn't happen to her too. So, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Talk you preach and say it loud for the people in the back. Straight facts, no lies affected. It's the truth. Y'all know we've been waiting on this, baby. Thank you, Miss Valencia. Thank you, my love. Baby, y'all cutting up with them. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all, Dion. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me get to the bottom of the chat. And then we're going to get into these receipts. We got 748 in the building. I need for y'all to smash, tap that like button. The like should definitely be liking. Y'all, the like should definitely be liking, period. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Let me say it right. Oh, you're so pretty, girl. Your name is Angelis. I hope I said that right. This gotta be a new supporter. But shout out to Angelis. She said, wait, I'm late, but he posted a girl. She's only doing this to get him to talk to her. They'll be back soon. She'll claim he went to therapy. Listen, but if y'all remember, that's what her supporters were saying the last time they got into it. Oh, he went to therapy. They did therapy. That ninja ain't seen a therapist. Not one. She went, well, she was talking to one on the phone. I don't know if she actually went in person. And then that's according to her. That's according to her. Because I feel like you got to prove to me that you went to therapy because your behavior don't align with it. You know, when we go to therapy, the behavior starts to change. You don't keep doing the same shacks. So I'm convinced her therapist was fake. And she was just making it up in her head. This green is showing out in this chat. Yes, they are. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all down. Shout out to y'all for the support, baby. Period. Okay. Let me see. Okay, we're at the bottom of the chat, y'all. So let's get into it. Before we get into her live, hold on. I just want to play this for y'all real quick. just as a little quick reminder. Let me turn my Bluetooth on. Hold up, y'all. I need to find the other one.
Bluetooth connected.
I don't know what the likes is doing, but hopefully y'all hit that like button. Y'all keep supporting the goal clear. Let's clear out that goal, baby. Okay? Because y'all cutting up. We cutting up on this live. All right. So I just want y'all to hear this. Now, mind you, these receipts right here, and it's going to go real fast, y'all, because they some little clips. They not long at all. But I wanted y'all to hear this because it validates her hypocrisy, her contradictions, her lies. Okay? Yeah. 2024. Hold on. I forgot when the other one is. All of them, I think, is from 2024. So let's run it. Now, mind you, this is when she was pregnant with the twins.
Hate me. So I'm trying so hard to put it together, y'all. But I'm a robot. Like every day. Trying not to let my kids see me break down. Try not to add additional.
Now, mind you, what y'all just heard, like I said, this is when she was pregnant with the twins. This is the infamous clip of her saying, I'm trying every day, trying not to be a robot, trying not to let my kids see me break down. She was like a robot in front of her kids. She couldn't keep it together. And this is why her and Johnell was broken up. Okay? Now let's go to the next one. Hold up. Now this one right here, y'all probably never heard this receipt before. Y'all know I be having all kind of receipts, y'all. But she did an interview with some chick on Instagram, right? And she was bragging on Johnell. Y'all listen to this.
Love you guys. We're not gonna get into deep because y'all like to mess up good stuff. My girl, y'all have to see me. My girl is smiling. How was that? Like, I love that for you. Like, what? What you wanna know? I just want to know how is it? Like, I mean, the happiness is real because you are smiling. It's something that I've never experienced before. It's a love that I've never experienced before, and I'm grateful for this experience. A lot of people be like, "Oh, it's too fast. Oh, I don't feel like it's really love. Oh, what if it fails and you put it all on social media?" Well, baby, like I said, this is life, and life is full of experiences. And if this does fail, I'm forever grateful for this experience with him. Like this feeling, I've never experienced in my life. This type of love, I've never had in my life. Like he makes me feel like I'm on cloud 9 every day. You see a man trying to tell anyway, I'm very much on cloud 9. It's totally different. I've never experienced this in my life, so I'm very definitely. I love that for you. And honestly,
y'all heard what she said, right? This was in 2024. She told that girl that she was on cloud nine. She ain't never experienced a love like that before. And if it didn't work out, because people was telling her, you're moving too fast. You're moving too fast, Miss Ma'am. You just slow it down. And she said, if it don't work out, we got to go through life and get experiences. And I'm going to forever be grateful for Johnell because, what she said, I'm going to forever be grateful for Johnell because I never experienced a love like this. I bet you ain't. I bet you ain't. But this was her words, okay? Thank you, Toya. You say I'm here at work doing the end of the month report, messing up, trying to be nosy. I love you. I love you more, my girl. Thank you for your support. Thank you, bro, Terry. And I think I skipped over Miss Darlene. Thank you, Miss Darlene. I appreciate you. Okay, hold on, y'all. Now, let's go to another one. Now, this one right here is 2024 also. This is from when she did an interview with Maine Not So Funny. Y'all know her PDF file friend, her registered vehicle homie, best friend homie. Yeah, she did an interview with him. Even after knowing his record, she was still cool with him. Let's listen to that. Girl, you is cut out there. Oh. I'm your nasty dancer, dancing for money. Do what you want me to do. Thank you, Gabby. You say that the part she said about not wanting to do anything, but she can't stop social media because she has to take care of her kids. You could hear the regret in her voice. Imagine fumbling a husband like RH who gave you that luxury and lifestyle from optional to mandatory. And that's that's a fact. Y'all, I bet big and I'm saying this with certainty because I remember a lot of the back end chatter about how she was passing out behind the scenes crying when she see RH in public at the BET Awards. And RH didn't want to talk to her because he felt like she ruined his life. Oh, did I say that? I wasn't supposed to say it. Oh, my bad, y'all. I wasn't supposed to say that. I should have kept that for members. But yeah. Yeah, y'all. This is why I could say with certainty, she knows she fumbled the truth. Don't let her fool you. She knows she fumbled him. Ain't no marriage perfect. None, I promise you. None of them is perfect. But when you got a man who's willing to take on three kids that are not biologically his and still pay all the bills, be a provider, allow you to quit your $10 an hour job and stay home with your kids to figure out what you want to do as far as being an entrepreneur, helping you start up multiple businesses. This is her words. Don't take it from me. Okay? Don't take it from me. We heard her say this verbatim. If it wasn't for her husband, she wouldn't have had that fan page. That big Miss Brianna page? Yeah, that's the one she's referring to. If it wasn't for her husband, she wouldn't have had her wig line. He was in his comments and on his page promoting it and supporting her book. He was doing that. Y'all ain't seen Johnell post them damn books not one time since they've been together. The truth did all that. No, he wasn't perfect. Ain't no husband or wife perfect, to be honest, which is why she was crying to people to reconcile her marriage. But it was too late. She had to do too much damage, being potty mouth and spilling, having diarrhea of the mouth, and coming to the internet and telling all their personal business. That's why the truth didn't reconcile with her. That's why. So when you hear her say, I left, every time I left, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Now let's finish listening. Thank you again, Gabby. This is when she was talking to Maine, Not So Funny, about putting Johnell on a pedestal. This is another rant, okay?
So yes, maybe it was too soon to jump into a relationship, but I jumped into the relationship so that I can hurry up and make a point to this person that I don't want my ex. As much as it seemed like, oh, I'm going back and forth because you seem to be going back and forth with your ex because you want them. I had to prove a point. So it was either jump into a relationship and make it public so he can feel secure. But my spirit, like, no, that's enough. You've done enough. Don't keep going. So I don't care who don't got respect for that. Want to talk about me to the day I damn die. I don't give a damn. But one thing for certain is I am a good person, period. I ain't never done nothing wrong to nobody. Everybody I come into meet.
Hold on, y'all. That ain't it. Hold on, let me get past
Hey, Brianna.
Hey, man.
He was so in love. Hey, Miss Brianna. Miss Brianna.
Hey, Bree, what's up with it? Y'all, Bree live
It's a lot.
a lot. You want to talk about it?
Because I see people like in the comments like, don't come to the internet for stuff. Right? At the same time, I was loud and putting him on a pedestal.
Here you go, y'all.
I was loud and praising him and giving him his accolades. But I can't be loud in my hurt. I can't be loud in everything that I suffered.
All right, let's push pause right there, y'all. Now, mind you, like I said, this was in 2024. Was he not a mental patient then? Or did he only become a mental patient now because that legitimation and the joint custody is going on? And he didn't, they done separated and he's moving on. Because Johnell, as freaky as he is, he got somebody else on that crusted blue sectional. Okay? You know it. The same thing. This is why I could call cap, y'all. And this is why I don't believe her when she says Johnell is a mental patient. Now, I'm not saying he ain't crazy. We ain't saying he ain't an opportunist. I personally believe both of their asses crazy, for one. But the way she's portraying it, this is why I don't believe it. Because she said the same thing about LaTruth. Remember, she tried to hurry up and put Momo in therapy to make it seem like Momo was scared of her daddy. Now she's scared for the twins. So every time they break up, every time she break up with a man, the man has all kind of problems. Baby, that speak volumes to you. Because let's say we do believe that, what the hell is wrong with you that you keep attracting these type of men? All three of them? The first baby daddy, LaTruth, and Johnell? All of them was mental patients. All of them was unsafe to be around with the kids alone. Like, what? But you kept going back to each and every one of them. Each man she was with, she had multiple breakups with. Multiple, y'all. So if these men were so horrible, they bruisers, manipulators, mental patients, all of the things, why the hell she ain't been got gone out of each and every one of those relationships? Why did Sleepy have to put a restraining order on her in 2015? Why did LaTruth have to tell her, now you see why I don't want to reconcile, when she was trying to get Kevin to talk to LaTruth to fix their marriage? And the Rices. Shout out to Lakeisha and Anthony Rice. And now Johnell. Let's not forget Dawn. If you over there on branch 8, shout out to Dawn. Dawn, do you remember when you went live and you said how her and Johnell had an altercation and Johnell was trying to de-escalate and leave, and she ran from door to door to try to stop him from leaving the hostile environment? Let's not forget about that. That don't sound like somebody who's trying to escape a mental patient. So, because I remember her saying, so when y'all go on y'all lives and y'all say that I'm keeping the kids away and I'm bitter and I'm these things, remember this video. Yeah, he was a damn fool for howling like a damn fool, acting like you hit him with the car. He was a damn fool. And they do give a little crazy. A lot of that crazy fuck. Because who do stuff like that? But you also lied about a Bruce, ma'am. So it sounds like it's just, spinning the block. The karma is spinning the block. Now you see how it feels to be lied on. And when somebody try to get the police involved. He's following me and he got a GUN. Following you with his phone, record. Who the hell lied while they being recorded? And for the world to see. Let's not forget about that viral video, y'all. When she lied and said LaTruth had a GUN and the whole world seen it. And that's when people really started looking at her differently. Because it shows how she can get in acting mode. It shows how she can get real dramatic with the tears and paint a picture for a man to go to jail. So guess what Johnell did? Johnell scoped the scene. He paid attention. He watched everything that we watched that went on with LaTruth. And he hit her with her own move. He hit her with her own move. Now she want to post lying on a mother of 6 and clearing my name. Girl.
I can't be loud in everything I endure in a relationship, but I can be loud in promoting his shows. I can be loud in promoting how good of a man he was in the beginning. I can be loud in showing his work, and I can be loud in promoting his products. But y'all trying to tell me that I can't be loud in the person who stabbed me in my back over and over again after being there.
Y'all heard that, huh? So I'm flabbergasted because it's like he did all of these things, but yet you stayed with him. This, y'all have to keep stressing this. This was in 2024. This was in 2024. Why did you stay again? Was he not a mental patient then? I'm confused. None, Tamika. No accountability on her end. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. We got 8:35 in the building. I need y'all to tap that like button. Please keep supporting the goal. We doing our big one on this live stream. Okay? Period. Hold on, y'all. I got something else. I didn't have a chance to put those on my little thing. But let me pull them up. Hold up. Give me a second. Give me a second. There. Here we go. I don't know which one it is, though. That's the only bad thing. Let's go through them real quick, y'all, for the one time and hope that we find it. Okay? Hold up. Let's see. But she did a whole lot of cussing. Y'all remember, I'm that girl on the Ring doorbell? Yeah.
Told what to say and how to say it. And I got to see you. Told what to say.
Hold up, y'all. This is what I was supposed to.
TikTok, go to Facebook, run this bitch up. Yeah, you guys, they're great. They was an amazing person. No, the fuck they was not.
Busting on here. Hold on, y'all.
Forever.
Nobody about to deal with no shit just because.
It all. Nobody better not hit my fucking phone. Then I. Oh. No, you're not. You're not. My stuff. He didn't want to give me my stuff, so it is what it is. All that lying he did. You saw him when he was at the house. You saw him.
Listen, this is her daddy. While she camped out in her car trying to get him to bring a $10,000 ring outside that she bought him. Ain't no way in hell I'm gifting no ninja a $10,000 ring who done cheated on me multiple times and was disrespectful, abusive, all of the things. All of the things while she gifting him like this, y'all. It's one thing to stay in that. It's another to spend your hard-earned money on this type of ninja. He ain't even a good one. So her daddy telling her to get the hell on. Go home and meet your baby. But this that good mother, y'all. This that good mother. Listen.
When you told him when he was at the house to leave me alone, correct? Didn't you tell him that? 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 I am. But didn't you tell him to leave me alone? Why he didn't give me my stuff?
Imagine being on the phone with your daddy. Didn't you tell him to leave me alone? But you outside of his house. Like a stalker. You outside of his house waiting to see if he gonna come outside. Who the hell in their right mind finna give somebody back a $10,000 ring? Ain't no way in hell. If you gave it to me, baby, it ain't no Indian giving. It's not gonna happen. But you trying to convince or make it sound good to your live stream while your daddy telling you to go your ass home. Didn't you tell him to leave me alone? Didn't you tell him to leave me alone? But you outside of his house.
Now, did you tell him to give me my stuff? Good. So he don't got to come to my house no more. Make sure you relay that message to him too.
You go to the house. I get it when I come down. You go home with them babies. You need to go home with them babies. Go.
The fuck?
So I'll get it. But I don't think he was trying to not basically upset.
No, he ain't getting my stuff.
Oh, he would have just called him.
He ain't giving me my stuff. I said what the fuck I had to say. I don't give a fuck no more. Just like he calling my daddy crying now. She went on live, so I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers. When y'all told me not to save him.
Right. Hold on, y'all. Sit tight. Because it's a specific clip I'm trying to find when she was saying, I wonder who he gonna end up with next. That's the real reason why last night happened. Okay? Listen, let me try to land this plane. Y'all know how I give it up. Hold up.
Don't learn. Stop fucking playing with me. It's a fucking. I ain't losing shit. At all. Y'all told him, but the internet don't know. My doctor see you. He watch every fucking thing. Watch everything. I don't wonder what's my shit big.
Really don't give a fuck. The fuck? Y'all got you coming.
$10,000 on a fucking ring. The fuck? Can't wait to see what this upgrade look like.
Oh, there you go, y'all. Listen clearly, okay? We done found it. Listen good, y'all. She said $10,000 on a ring. I can't wait to see what this upgrade look like. Now, let me give y'all a little one too. Imagine you outside of your baby daddy's house, right? I don't even think was she pregnant right here? I don't know. I think she was. But you outside of your baby daddy house, wanting a $10,000 ring back that you brought him. The reason why y'all even beefing is because he's disrespectful, according to you. He called you all outside your name. He's an opportunist. He cheats on you. He had been cheated on her. What else, y'all? He don't help with nothing financially at all. But you worrying about who he gonna end up with next. That's what she had on her mind. That's why I said last night happened for a reason. It's something that Johnell did, and I personally think it's that female that he reposted. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all that. But because she ain't no way in hell last night was caused because the blogger saying she bitter. We've been saying she was bitter since LaTruth. if y'all notice, like I said, nobody was talking about her no more. Even myself, I would talk about her when something big happened. But we started doing other content. Literally. Johnell did something last night that warranted that behavior for her to crash out. Telling y'all. Now, let's listen. Listen to what she said about the next female. And I wish I could show y'all how the comments start eating her up. Because why is you worried about that if you're the prize in the relationship? That's how you know she has low self-esteem. Because when you really know you that girl, like she was hollering in that ring door camera, you don't give a who he end up with. Because you know they ain't going to be better than you. When you really know your worth and your value as a woman, I wish I would care about the next female. Baby, you can have all that hell. You can have all that hell, all that cheating, all that lying, all that booger plick plucking on the walls and trying to put it on the arm. You can have all of that. The sloppy eating with the white stuff all in the corner of his mouth. The can't help me with a bill. Baby, you can start filling up his gas tank now. This was what she was dealing with. But she was worried about who he ended up with. A man who couldn't help you pay your light bill. You worried about who he ended up with. Or who the next female gonna be. Child by. You only supposed to do that when the man is valuable. When he's a provider. She should have been worrying about who the truth ended up with. Not Johnell, the hell.
Oh, I wonder what's my shit, babe.
Really don't give a fuck. The fuck? Y'all got your coming.
$10,000 on a fucking ring. The fuck?
Yeah, what's wrong with y'all?
Can't wait to see what this upgrade look like. Can't wait to see what the next bitch look like. Can't wait to see how these ooh. It'll be the same people, same. You go niggas be going to fuck with bustos.
Ooh.
Bitches that can't even do shit. Bitches that don't even got cars. Bitches that got an Uber to you and shit. The fuck? Bitches that don't got no money.
Hold on. Bitches that don't have no money.
Bitches that don't got no money. I try too, Lord. I've been trying every day. Been trying to change how I talk to folks. Been trying to be at peace. Been trying to go to God and pray for the man, and maybe he'll change, and maybe he'll stop being a fucked up nigga. But no, shit ain't changed. Nigga still the same.
2024. Still the same, y'all. But this is the one who still had a baby with him. Remember? She still chose to procreate with that Ninja Turtle. Okay? Now, hold on. Let's cut the
Bluetooth disconnected.
So I can get to my other phone. She still chose to procreate with that ninja, that booger plucking, picking Ninja Turtle. Okay? Turtle. It's a snapping dollar. Let me stop. She still chose to procreate with him, y'all. After all of that. You know why? Because she's one of those women that knows that a baby don't keep no man, but she still believes it does. Don't let that go over your head. She's one of those women that knows that a baby does not keep a man, but she still believes it does. Okay? All right, now let me start showing y'all some receipts real quick that I pulled out the vault to also validate what's going on, you know. Little one too. Hold on, y'all. Let me put them on the screen. Y'all know how this goes. I pulled a lot too. Hold up, let's see. Let me pick out the best one. So we ain't gonna be. I'm gonna do 2 lives today for y'all. I got y'all. We're gonna do 2. We're gonna do this one and then we'll do one later. We'll do one later because I know we ain't gonna finish. Or we'll be on here. We'll be on here for 5 hours trying to talk about everything that's going on. So we're just gonna do 2. And I'll probably drop a video for y'all also. Because I feel like the video needs to be done. I ain't did one in a long time. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish pulling them. It's one in particular. Did y'all know that she told Dawn that she was thinking about unaliving herself over Johnell? Did y'all know that? And she also said that over the truth too. But while we talking about mental patients and protecting kids, baby, ain't no way in hell I'ma even think about or considering doing something to myself or not wanting to be here when I got kids depending on me. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna even tell somebody. I don't know if I want to be here anymore. I'm so tired of this, everything that's going on. Ain't no way in hell I'm considering something like that or even talking about it, knowing that's not somebody who protects their kids. When you ready to give up on the world because the man don't want to act right, like they ain't got billions of other ninjas out here. Come on now. Ain't no way in hell. Hold on, y'all. I'm still pulling these receipts. Give me a second. This one. Damn, that's a lot. I ain't gonna be able to. Like I said, y'all, we're gonna have to do a second live because this is a lot. This is a lot, but all of it is valid and supports everything that's going on. Damn, I didn't want to do that. Hold on, y'all. I'm almost done. Ooh, this is a lot. I probably shouldn't have put them all on the screen at one time. Okay. Damn, where's my screen yard? All right, here we go. Woo, child, that was a lot, y'all. I was pulling them all on the screen, but we ain't gonna be able to do all of them in this live. But we gonna get to a good bit, and we're gonna do a part 2. I will be back because them children ain't got school, but they didn't have school today. They got school tomorrow, but it's still kind of early, so I got time to come back and do a second live today. So we're gonna do a part 2. But let's start. Hold on, because I done put about 50 receipts on the screen to show y'all. We need you to do a Chandra update. I will. I'm gonna do one. It's that one probably gonna have to wait till tomorrow though, because this is hot right now, y'all. So Chandra update gonna probably have to wait till tomorrow. All right, let's start showing y'all some of these receipts. I'm gonna go through them real fast, y'all. I'm gonna go through them real fast because it's a lot of them. Okay. So right here, let's put it on the other screen that way I can exit them off once I'm done, and they'll clear out. Let me take my big red thing off the screen. Thank you, that girl TK. Baby, y'all cut it up. Okay. How many we got left on the goal? One of my mods let me know. Let me know what the likes is looking like, y'all. Please, please, please keep supporting the goal, y'all. Don't get intimidated by, them big spenders out there. Okay. Them $1.99 ones hit just as good. Okay. They add up. Period. Okay. Support is support. And I appreciate it all. I will never just acknowledge one person because they sending this and no. I love y'all all the same. I swear. And please, y'all, please hit that like button because the likes is slacking. We got over 800 people in here. We have had a consistent 800 and something in here since we've been on here, and the likes is at half of that. That is ridiculous. We got to do better with the likes, y'all. Please. Especially when y'all getting this good hot tea. Okay? So, the 8 more on the goal, 793 in the building, 509. Okay, they did go up on the likes. Okay, let's try to get to 650 on the likes, y'all. And we got 8 left on the goal. Thank y'all so much for the support. It is greatly appreciated. And I will try to do a members only live talk about with y'all. That I can't do on a public live because it's that tea is I can't do that on a public live, y'all. So right here, I'm gonna go through it real fast. She said this was January 14th, 2021, y'all. 2021. What I'm showing y'all is how she contradicts herself, just to show the part she plays and how she don't take accountability for her own actions. Because one thing I can say is this is a grown ass woman, and you can't tell me that these men is manipulating you into saying what you say on social media. No, we're not going to do that. Yes, men can be manipulators, opportunists, and all of the things. But guess what? Women can too. Women can be just as bright. So we're not finna play that little victim. I keep getting with these manipulators. Because that speaks to your character. If that's the case, what the hell is wrong with you that you keep attracting the same type of ninja? That's what the world want to know. Thank you, Miss Duncan. Thank you, my love. So she said right here, y'all, one thing I hate is a person who plays victim and have one-sided stories. While you telling the story, own up to your BS too. I'm the type of person, if I mess up, I own up to what I did too. I never play victim. Ain't this receipt fitting? Because she's doing a damn good job of playing victim right now. That's one receipt. Hold on. Everything is Johnell, the mental patient. The mental patient. Can't be around my kids. The 888 in the building. I love that number. Angel number. The mental patient, the mental patient, the mental patient. What is she though? What do you call a person who stays with a man who cusses her damn cheering out and caves in her son's chest over some Rick Owens? What you call a person who keeps their kids? Remember, because like she said, if I don't protect my kids, who will? So if she stayed with this man after he did all of those things, what do you call her? Since he's the mental patient. Ain't no way in hell. Why y'all sympathizing? Not y'all, but y'all know what I'm talking about. While they over there sympathizing, she's staying in it. You don't get, and no, it's no sympathy for the fool. Because you a grown fool. You not a child. While you over there staying with him, and the only excuse she can give is, I thought he was going to change. So the last 37 times didn't show you enough? The hell? This ain't her first relationship. All of that staying with the man thinking he going to change after he done did everything to her. And you still wait for him to change? Child, bye. She stayed for her own selfish ass reasons because she thought Johnell was going to blow up and she didn't want another female reaping the benefits. That's why she stayed. And she didn't care what she or her children endured in the process. We're going to keep it all the way above. Ain't no way in hell she stayed with that no good ninja with all the things she said he did and how he was, because she thought he was going to change. Who the hell finna stick around for something like that when the man not even being a provider? Ain't nobody that damn dumb to stay with a man who can't even help you pay a light bill. Can't even help her pay a damn light bill, y'all. He couldn't even put his own gas in his damn car. Ain't no way in hell she is that damn dumb. I'm not even giving her that dumb. Ain't nobody that dumb to stick around for that. So that's why I say I don't feel sorry for her. Because when everybody was telling her the last 15 times she came to the internet and drugged his ass from here to Timbuktu, saying how bad he was, how much of a demon he was, how abusive he was, when people were saying, get the hell on, you and your kids, she told us to mind our goddamn business. So guess what we did? We didn't mind it, but we still was in that motherfucking business. You can't tell us what to do. We minding the business that pays us. We're minding the internet's business. Because once it hit the internet, it's for the, you want everybody to know it, right? You clearing your name, right? How the hell you clear your name in something that you played a role in? That's equivalent to some type of essay happening and you stayed. Not saying it did, but y'all, I'm giving an example. You stayed, but then once you finally get the hell on, months later, you want to tell what happened. Baby, you already an accessory. If this was a crime, both of y'all asses would be in jail. You already an accessory. You don't get to come out months later and say what happened to and play victim and reignite emotions that you had months ago when it happened. Because I'm pretty sure her ass was crying when it happened. Not that to make herself cry again just to put it on the internet. The hell? You don't get to do that. Just like when y'all, this is why I say the patterns is out of this world. Remember, she tried to put a protective order on LaTruth for something she said happened in her house 3 months prior. The judge say, what the hell? The judge threw it out. When she tried to lie and say LaTruth told her daddy that he was going to unalive her and the kids. Why the hell would that man say that? Why would he? What reason would he have to say that? At that time, especially. That is crazy as hell. And he left her ass. But that judge threw that damn protective order out because that was foolishness. How you wait 3 months later to try to get a restraining order for something that you claim that you didn't even have no proof of? She even had a lawyer in there. The truth ain't had no lawyer and the judge still threw it out. That is the craziest shat ever. But she was gone with what the internet was saying. They was telling her to go do a restraining order, go do this, go do that. And like a fool, she went do it, looking crazy. Thank you, Miss Alberta, for that cash out blessing. Thank you. Who else sent me one? Miss Rita and Miss Leslie. I appreciate y'all. You say, for I'm broke though. Thank you. You still send me something. I appreciate you, my love. You put on broke though. You didn't have to do that. Okay? I love you for that. Shout out to who's that? Thank you, Talisha. Did I say it right? Talisha back for getting that membership. Shout out to you. We do have membership gifting also, y'all. For anybody that wants to give somebody a membership for our next members only live, it's probably gonna be tomorrow to keep the book. The members only live is probably gonna be tomorrow because I gotta tell y'all something. Okay, I'm gonna call y'all tomorrow. So let's talk about this post right here, y'all. This was 2024 also. Matter of fact, this might have been early 2025. So she said, be careful who you jump in relationships with because you could be entering a contract with a demon. The enemy knows what you like and what you're looking for. And the enemy will send you pain gift wrapped so beautifully. When you first meet the person, they will look good as f, smell good, say all the right things to sweep you right off your feet. They will do every and anything right to be tied to your soul. And as soon as, hold on, right, they have you caught up in the illusion of what they pretend to be outwardly, and your guard is down, you will begin to see the beautiful wrapping fall off. And you will soon discover they're broken, loaded down with trauma, set in their ways, don't want to heal or feel the need to heal, and they rather inflict the pain they feel onto others so they can have company to soak in the misery with them. Okay, that's enough. I don't feel like reading that whole thing because it's small and it's hurting my eyes out. But y'all get the picture. Y'all get the picture. She been saying some stuff about him. She been putting things out. She been seeing the red flags, all of it. But she stayed with him because she wanted to one up the internet. That's what it was, y'all. She wanted to one up the internet. She wanted the internet to look the damn fool. That's what it was. Oh yeah, she wanted to prove to the internet that a woman with 6 kids, with 4 kids at the time, she got 6 now, can still get a man. That's what she wanted. A good one, even though we know what time it was with Johnell. So let's put this up. This is a message she sent to Dawn. Hold on. Y'all know I'm going to come with the receipts, baby. Okay. So she said, peep what she told Dawn, y'all. She said, people got to start making better. Oh, matter of fact, for them supporters that was in the comments, she talking about y'all ass. Okay. Yeah. This how she talking about her supporters behind the scenes. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Look what she said about them, y'all. Look what she said. Let me get to it. Hold on. It's the bottom one. She said people got to start making better decisions. Too busy worried about just having a man in their bed. It got to go beyond sex because otherwise, what you doing? Now you taking care of him and your kids. That's exactly what she was doing. Ain't that ironic? Hold on. I ain't done. I ain't done. I weak. Hold on. So she's saying, now you take care of him and your kids. Once you done with having SES, what's left? He can't watch the kids, can't pay for a sitter, can't watch or get him himself. Plus you cooking and cleaning. Hell no. Might as well buy a toy and batteries. Mind you, the reason why I think she could speak this so good because she was going through. She was going through because she was with Johnell at this time. So Dawn says, exactly, F that, hell, that's not a true relationship at all. And then Laonya said, at all. Dawn say, period, sis. So then Laonya says, this is her talking about her supporters. She said, I've learned through conversations with women on my platform that they just want to be able to say they have a man. And that's because they don't know how to be alone until the right one comes along. And 9 times out of 10, those be the ones with daddy issues. Not her talking about y'all. I know. Okay. Not her talking about her supporters. Y'all got daddy issues. She the one going through it with Johnell publicly. But she talking about y'all just wanting to have a man just to have one. If that ain't a slap in the face, okay? All right, let's go to the next receipt. Hold up, we ain't done. Everything aligns with what's going on with what happened last night, y'all. Hold up, let's see. Where's the next one? So this is another text message. Oh, here we go. This message is identical to what she sent Dawn when she was talking about not wanting to be here anymore when her and LaTruth was going through their divorce. Yeah. She had the same feelings with Johnell. Imagine saying you protect your kids and you a good mother, but anytime you and a man don't work out, you don't want to live anymore. That's real interesting. This is the type of person that needs to be alone. This is the type of person that is codependent on men. It ain't about them damn kids. It ain't about them. Because when it's about kids and when we protect our kids, we're not talking about not wanting to be here on earth anymore when the relationship is not working out. Okay? So don't be fooled over there in her comments. So she said, hey, what you doing? This was October 30th, back in, I don't know if this was 2024. This had to be around 2024, y'all. Dawn say, talking to Tony, what's up? Bree say, remember when I called you last year in the DR? This was in 2023. And Dawn say, is that when all the stuff first started between you and Rob? Bree say, yes, when I was sad and depressed. And then Dawn says, yeah. And then Bree say, I'm feeling back there again. I feel so lifeless, unmotivated, hurt, and tired of fighting. I just want to give it all up. Dawn says, why are you feeling like that? What's going on with you and Ja? Is this why you feeling like this? Now, mind you, I didn't pull the other one. All my receipts all over the place. But it was some other messages with this, y'all. But it just shows how she be ready to give up on life because a relationship not working out. This not somebody who put their kids first. Because when you put your kids first, you're not talking like this. When a relationship does not work out. Ain't no way in hell. While she over there acting like she left. Child. All right, next. Next receipt. Put it on the floor. Put it on the floor. Put it on the floor. Pratt, where you at? I just got another one. Put it on the floor. 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 Watch, that's gonna be another intro, y'all. Watch. Let me get with Pratt. Hold up. Hold up. Y'all heard it here first. Put it on the floor. 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 It's coming. It's coming. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, here we go. Y'all remember, oh, excuse me, y'all. Y'all remember that text message? Hold on. This damn cold kicking my ass, y'all. Y'all remember that text? I mean, not that text, that post I told y'all when Johnell said third time's the charm, God? I found that receipt. Johnell, this one is for you. So somebody said in Johnell's comments, this her third family, bro. You not special. So this fool, and then somebody said, he looking real dumb at this point. Isn't she still married? This fool replied and said, third time's the charm, God. And then another person said, I like how you turn a negative into a positive. I have learned in life, if you don't feed it, it don't grow. It won't grow. Blessings to your family. I bet you he wish he was. Look at his ass now. Look at him now. Look at him now, y'all. I bet you he ain't saying third time's the charm, God, anymore. Third time is definitely the charm because she just ate your ass up last night. You better say, thank God, it's some people out here that see her pattern, that sees her behavior, that ain't just falling for the okie doke. Because if not, your ass will be grass. Okay? You will be grass. But it's a lot of people out here that knows what type of time she on and how she moves. Cause your little acting debut you did in front of the police officer, hollering like she hit your ass with that car, would have finished you. Get her done. Finish him. That would have been it. Finito for you. Okay? The only thing that saved you was because she done came out here 50 times on your ass. That's what saved you. But I ain't gonna lie, that hollering was a bad look, sir. You out there hollering, like she done hit your ass with the car. Hey, sister teacher. All right, so let's not forget about the post she made about him for Father's Day last year that just passed, y'all. Let's not forget about that. She said, Happy Father's Day to my ace, Josh. This journey with you, the twins, hasn't been easy, but having you by my side has made all the difference. From sleepless nights to double the diapers, you've been right there, never missing a beat. I see you, I appreciate you, and I'm so thankful for everything you do. You are truly an amazing father, and I couldn't have asked for a better one for our babies. We love you big time. Happy Father's Day, twin dad, grateful. That's what she posted. I wonder did he manipulate her into saying that? Because you know, I'm not doing none of that for a ninja that I know is not those things. Ain't no way. You're not getting those type of accolades. Can't nobody force her to come online and praise no good ninjas. She doing that because she want to do that. And it probably was because she was trying to one up LaTruth. Let's not forget about those antagonistic games. Here we go right here. Here's another one. Y'all remember when the twins and Johnell went, I don't know if it was in Florida, I'm not sure. But he was holding both of the babies, looking crusty. He was looking real crusty in this picture. Okay. And she posted in his comments and said, nothing like seeing you be a father. I so appreciate this experience with you. You are such an amazing father. I love seeing the way you interact with them and love on them. You've changed so much since they've been born. Thank you for all that you do. I thank God for the man and parent you have become. Here's your flowers, King. Did Johnell make you type that in his comments? Okay. Yeah. Next, in my Judge Judy voice, did he make her type that too, y'all? Because you know she's saying it's a whole lot of manipulation going on. Let's see. Let's go to the next receipt. I gotta pee, y'all. I've been set down too much. What is this text message? Oh, this is the one about the therapist. Hold on. I told you I was coming with it. So this is a text between her and Dawn again about the therapist. So she tells Dawn, my therapist said it was a lot on me. I was learning to be his friend. Mind you, she's talking about Johnell, y'all. I was learning to be his friend, girlfriend, and know him still. Look how she put her kids on the back burner, though. And on top of that, still trying to balance the kiddos and business. Baby, for a man who's not your husband, those kids should have been the first thing on the list. Not and still trying to balance the kiddos in the business. So that means you put him priority over everything. So Dawn says, yeah, makes sense. I know with relationships, I think it's best to build a friendship because that way you get to know each other and can genuinely be there for each other. It builds trust and healthy relationship as well. So then Laonia says, yeah, this time around, I definitely want to take my time and really get to know him more. We definitely rush. Right? We don't even need to read Dawn last message. Y'all get the point. Next, in my Judge Judy voice. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on to your love. Let's see. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Oh, here we have another content creator who goes by the name. Hold on. What's her page name? Nothing but the truth. If y'all remember back in 2024 when she crashed out, y'all know I just played a few clips. And then she came back and said, no, was this around the time when she said Camille is never ever? Oh no, she put out all of those different posts saying he tripped her going into the doctor and all of those things, spit and choked on her and all that. So this page in particular made a post and was posting the receipts of what Laonia had put out, 777 angel number. So then Laonia decides to go into this young lady's comments and said, never said, because y'all remember she came back and tried to say we the people on social media over exaggerated what she said and made it more than what it really was, right? So she goes into this content creator's comments. I'm a play it, sister teacher. And she say, never said I lied. I said the situation was over exaggerated by social media, but have at it. Y'all gonna make up what the F y'all want anyway. So then that page says the creator, and I get it, Brianna, I'm not against you at all. I have no dog in this race. I'm trying to understand your approach to your situation. So then the page also says, how did social media exaggerate the situation when you painted Johnell as the bad person? Remember? So she had a habit of coming out here and crashing out, dragging the hell out of Johnell, and then trying to take accountability and saying, we made it more than what it was. Okay? Yeah. Let's not forget about those behaviors. She can say all day long, he made her come out and fix it. But guess what? That just shows how desperately you wanted to be with him. Because why would you do that? Why the hell ain't no way in hell I got a brand and I'm finna come out here, crash out, and tell the truth on a ninja just to double back the next day and apologize and try to walk it back. She did that because he gave her ultimatums for her to be with him. If you don't go fix that, we ain't working out shit. That's what he was telling her. And because she was so desperate to be in a relationship with this no good ninja, this mental patient, she came on the internet and made herself look the damn fool just to try to fix the relationship with him. This mental patient. Child. So, next, another text message. I gotta try to go through these faster. So Dawn says, "What's going on with you and Ja? People been inboxing me asking is y'all still together." Bree says, "Don't ask, don't answer them, but we not. I can't ignore the red flags no more, sis. I went far this time. I messaged his mom all the photos of him abusing me." Dawn says, "You know I'm not responding to them kind of questions." Bree says, "The messages and all, with him confirming and apologizing." Here's where it gets good, y'all. Now, mind you, this is from 2023, the end of 2023, right? Bree says, "I had to expose him to her so I could force myself to move on. I can't do this ish anymore." Dawn says, "Oh, wow, sis. Well, maybe it's meant to be." Why was she still there, y'all? She thought it was going to get better. Because remember, she said LaTruth wasn't a bruiser, right? She said LaTruth was the first, well, not the first, the first baby daddy was the first one, right? Then LaTruth, then Johnell. But she still, in her mind, said it was going to get better. Oh, okay. Okay. This is why you don't believe what she said. This is why you can't believe what she said. Because the fact that you said you've been in not one, not two, but three abusive relationships, and you stayed with Johnell because you thought it was going to get better. That's why I'm not convinced that she went through anything she claimed with the truth. Granted, they probably had their little arguments. We seen they little 1-2s on video and everything. But the way she tried to paint it, Shabbat, that man was the best man you ever had with imperfections. With imperfections. That's why him and Amira over there living their best life. How is it that every man you done been with is living their best life, sleepy over there happily married to the same woman he been with, even while you was in the picture? LaTruth living his best life with Amira. That man ain't smiled so much since, child, God knows when. And you over here catching 10 kinds of hell with Johnell. Back and forward, back and forward, in Mama Dear voice. Back and forward. So, let's get a little bit into Pretty Bree, y'all, shall we? Now, this is a little nasty. I'm going to have to censor it a little bit. So, now mind y'all, I'm going to give y'all the context because it's cut off. This is a conversation between Bree and Pretty Bree, right? And I think Dawn had posted this, if I'm not mistaken. Bree was trying to basically flip the narrative again, basically frame LaTruth again, and try to say that Pretty Bree was messing with LaTruth and not Johnell, which we know that wasn't. We know it was Johnell. This is when Pretty Bree went on Tasha K and all of that, right? So Pretty Bree responds to Bree and said, "Laughing my effing A off. Nah, that's me and Johnell. I never gave LaTruth no damn head. I was humping on Johnell though, coming on that same gray sectional she make the kids sit down on when they visited his empty ass house." Then she says, "Johnell just upset because he likes to get F in the ASS and mad I wouldn't agree to be his either." Right? So that's what Pretty Bree said. Let's take that down. Hold on, y'all. Now, mind you, this is all of the things with the mental patient. All of the things with the mental patient. Johnell is the mental patient, right? Or is it Bree? Is it Bree or is it Johnell, y'all? All right. Hold on. What is this? Oh, and y'all know how y'all heard in her audio, her new audio, where she started bringing up Johnell wanting her to get an abortion, and then she flipped to herself wanting herself to get an abortion. All of that, right? This post right here. Thank you, Miss Jean. You say she set the crush out. She set the crush out up last night to be able to come back and apology. Now she has postpartum. Her words, not mine. Child, I didn't even see nothing she posted today yet, y'all. So that's what if she did, that's gonna have to be discussed on our second live. Because I ain't seen nothing yet since we've been on this live. I'm shocked about it city. They probably did, I just ain't checked. So thank you, Miss Jean. Thank you for that super, my love. So right here, y'all, this is where she tried to say LaTruth wanted her to get an abort for Momo. Y'all know she tried to bring that up. This is just to show y'all she did the same thing with LaTruth that she's doing with Johnell, bringing up how these men wanted her to get aborts, right? Right? But yet she still stayed with them after those discussions. So why bring that up now? Why bring up the fact that these men wanted you to get aborts when you still stayed? It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Once the baby gets here, child, that's irrelevant. So she said, I love you, Amora, and I don't regret having you at all. You're such an amazing little girl, and I'm so glad I did not get an abort. Like someone wanted me to. Watching this made me cry so bad because how can someone not love you? Will forever show you nothing but unconditional love. You made my world complete. And somebody say, wow, LaTruth wanted an abort, right? Y'all know the full word. I'm saying it for a reason because of YouTube. But it shows how she can be a manipulator. Wow, how could someone not love you? As if this man didn't take care of his child once she was born. Child, this is to show y'all she plays manipulative games also. While she trying to make it look like these men are the villain. Let's not be fooled. So let's go to the next one. Here it goes, y'all. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Y'all know she like to try to check people in the comments. So this lady say, I don't think it's good to raise kids alone these days and times. Mind you, this is not an old receipt. This one is recent. This one is more recent. Okay? So then she responds and says, I'm not alone, Bookie. All my kids' daddy step, and my man definitely stepping. She's talking about that mental patient. Sometimes you should just mind your own business instead of being loud and wrong about me. The person you don't know, Bookie butt. This the mental patient, y'all. When he was her man. This is a recent post. Okay? That's one. Let's go. Let's go. I wonder if Johnell made her, manipulated her into putting that, to responding with that. Because, he been manipulating her like crazy. Here we go again. Well, should I show this one? Yeah, let's show this one for what the hell? What the hell? So this one is a post she made about RH back in 2019, where she says, there is nothing more sexier than a man who takes care of his child. But what's even more attractive is a man who takes care and loves children like his own who aren't his. You are an amazing man, but more importantly, an amazing father. They say women tend to date men like their fathers, and you do have a lot in common with my father when it comes to parenthood. You accepted me and my children as a package deal, and I accepted yours, and now we're having our own bundle of joy. I love you, and you're the MVP of our family, period. Happy Father's Day to a real one, Robert Hampton, a.k.a. LaTruth. This is just to show y'all how she will tell the truth about these men characters. Because you can't make me believe that LaTruth didn't cut for her and her kids. You cannot make me. Now, we know Johnell ain't did shit. She was taking care of him. But she even admitted to LaTruth paying all the bills for the first 4 years of their marriage. I have that on audio receipt. Okay? So, yeah. This was the truth right here. Because Sleepy, while he over there talk Cash Money Shack, he was nowhere near around when all of this was going on. But this is just to show y'all how she'll say one thing and then she went from saying this to make Sleepy mad to now saying, well, once she got with Johnell, started saying Johnell was such a great stepfather to Momo to make RH mad. That's how she manipulates. Why she try to act like she put men on pedestals to satisfy the men. No, it's to satisfy her own self. Her own self. And let's hold on. Let's get into this. Let's go to this message right here. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this, but this is just to show, why she do certain things on social media. Remember when she sent messages to Sierra telling Sierra to turn up on the truth and Rex so she can get the views? Yeah, let's get into that. So she tells Sierra, if you don't know who Sierra is, that's the true first baby mama for my new supporter. Hey, Miss Tanya, you say anytime a woman chooses a man over her children, she will always be the problem no matter what. That's a fact. That is a fact. And she's definitely been choosing men over her kids the entire time. And it's proof behind it. The proof is in the pudding. Them babies, them kids get neglected big time. While y'all over there talking about, oh, she's such a great mother. She's doing it for her kids and leaving for her kids. And bruh, please don't be a fool. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 722 in the building. Please hit that like button, y'all. Please support the goal. It's a few left on the goal. I think they got about 7 left on the goal, y'all. That's not a hard ask because there's a lot of y'all in here. So do y'all big one on Pop because I'm doing my big one on y'all. Okay? Period. Period. We doing our big one on this live, baby. And I need a pee, and I'm holding it. And I ain't got on no depends. Let me stop. So, hold on, y'all. So she then says, Footmeat say, this my first ever seeing this. This my first ever seeing this. She right bad, y'all. Bree tells Footmeat, girl, you better turn up. Start talking your about Robert and Rex. F them. That's gonna keep people watching your videos and make your ass money. Right now, that's the smartest thing you can do is use the negative people and address them. That's going to bring you views and money. Footmeat then says, gotcha. So that just shows why she do certain things as far as, y'all know how she always, when she go live, how she always calling out the negative comments, but the positive ones get ignored. Yes. Go grab my water in that smart water bottle. What? Hold on, y'all. What happened? Let's read this up. He has a nasty disposition, nasty mouth. Yup. Pac said and put me voice. What? Say what? What you want me to say? It might be hard because I got that cold. Let me think. What should say? Misery. Who's misery? I'm misery. She started looking around for misery. So, thank you, Susan. Close my door. Close my door, him. All right. Hold. Oh, here we go, y'all. So this one right here. This is when we used to go real hard on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. Y'all know we used to go real hard and we used to pack them panels out, baby. She decided to get on. Somebody went live. I don't know if it was the lady over there. I think it was the lady over there, if I'm not mistaken. And she was in the comments. And the truth was in the comments too. So they was going back and forth, y'all. And she says, Amora is not his child. And I'm going to protect my child with my whole body and soul. Ja is her daddy. F out of here. So remember when you were saying that Johnell was Momo's daddy to make LaTruth mad? Yeah. Now Johnell, he ain't safe enough to be around his kids, but you was putting another man's kids off on him. Y'all look at this one real good. Look at this one real good. All of this context is important. Okay? All right, hold on, y'all. Let's go to the next one. Oh, here's another one with stepdaddy job. Let's talk about the mental patient stepdaddy job. Okay? So y'all remember when Johnell took the kids to a little game at his alma mater, Clark, Atlanta? Took the fam, this was January 16, 2025, took the fam to my alma mater basketball game, Clark, Atlanta University, where I played on an athletic scholarship and earned my bachelor's degree, minor in childhood education, major in mass media. It went a little something like this, okay? Bree shares the post and says, I love you, not for what you do, but for who you are and your heart. Thank you for all that you do for the kiddos behind the camera. You are so amazing in real life. I'm so glad God brought you into my life. January 2025. Okay. Yeah. If we're going to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. This is the mental patient, y'all. Stepdaddy job. You know? She proud of him for all he do behind the camera. I'm wondering what that is. Thank you, brown sugar, babe. You say put them receipts out, Pop, do your thing. Thank you, my love. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Put it on the floor. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Daddy. Shout out to you. She did all that and he never acknowledged her back at all. At the oh. Never acknowledged her back, y'all. All right, let's go to the next one. Hold on, we got a couple more. A few more. Oh, y'all, I got some peas, y'all. Look at another one of her contradictions. Another one of her hypocrisy. So she said, this is from 2017, y'all. She said, I don't see how people can just break up and immediately start something new with someone else. If we just got into a little argument, I would let him know I'm not going anywhere and I still love him because I'll be damned if I let my man go and see him with someone else over dumb ish. Y'all give up too easy. But stay saying relationship goals. How do you plan on accomplishing these goals if you don't stick through it? We're too old for games. Stop falling back and start communicating. That's the only thing that's going to make a relationship strong. Real love never fades. Throw your pride out the window and grow up. Child, listen, Linda. Listen, that was another one. That was another one, y'all. The contradiction and the hypocrisy is at an all-time high. Hold on. Let's get to the next one. Wait, this is a comment. Let's see what this is. Oh, let's not forget about this. Because y'all know how whenever, a Bruce is real when they break up. A Bruce is serious when they break up. But when they back together, oh yeah, it's a game. It's funny. It's ha ha ha. You know it's time. You know how y'all could be, fighting 1 minute, the next minute y'all eating popcorn laid up on the sofa, watching Baby Boy. You want some food? You hungry? After he just went upside your head. Yeah, I'm hungry. I can eat. That's her. A Bruce is okay when they together. But when they not together, that's when it's serious. That's when we need prayer warriors and advocates, right? So somebody said, no man should be spitting on you. So she goes in the comments, mind you, this is one of Maine Not So Funny's lives. But she was in the comments and they was talking about it. So she comments and say, we spit in each other's mouth while I'm on top. Next. So the other person say, freaky, love that comeback, Bree. Miss Brianna, period. Ain't nothing funny. First of all, she was the one who told us that he spit on her and choked. So when people start calling her out about it, now it's, oh, we spit in each other's mouth while I'm on top. Ew, first of all. Ew, oh, the thought. Ugh, ugh, oh my God. Just thinking about that. The way Johnell be eating with all that. Oh, Lord. Never mind. Okay, next. Next. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I got a few. Ooh, I'm trying to hold it because I only got a few left with this. Let's say this big ass one for last. Oh, let's not forget about this one. I wish I could have found the actual version, but LaTruth, the reason why it's in black and white is because LaTruth submitted this to the courts for a contempt, right? That's why it's in black and white because it's a copy. This was from Father's Day, y'all, 2025. Yeah. So this was about what, 6 months ago, maybe? I'm not sure. Give or take a month. So she said, shout out to the mothers raising and still raising their children. No one can say they raise your children if they haven't even hit adulthood yet. I am so honored to be a mother. When it comes to my six, they only have had their grandpa and daddy who's been involved in helping raise and still raising them. Hats off to them. Always give love to your support team because you could be in a relationship and still be a single parent, and you could be married and still be a single parent. Give credit when it's due always to your support system because, baby, being a mother is far from easy. Yeah, she posted that, y'all. And it got submitted to court for the contempt. And we had the nerve to try to shout out Sleepy when he's the one who don't do nothing. Okay, child. One thing she gonna do, one thing she's gonna do is use these baby daddies against each other, pit them against each other to make one look better than the other when she's mad at one. Okay, she good for doing that, child. Thank you, Nene girl. You say Lupac think she gonna miss something if she go potty, go figure. No, no, I don't know why I don't. Hold on, hold up. Let me check my phone. I don't know why I do that, y'all. I gotta stop doing that. My mom always say, keep holding your pee. When you're gonna get older, you ain't gonna be able to hold it. I gotta stop doing that. Oh, that water's so good. All right, so you posted that. Let me take that one down. And I got another. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. 748 in the building. I need y'all to run them lights up and uh, clear out my little goal. We got 8 left on the goal. If y'all clear my little goal out, I will be back with part 2 today. If not, I might be back tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens because I done gave y'all almost a good 2 hours and 30 minutes on this live, y'all know Pac normally don't be doing no 2 lives in one day unless I absolutely have to. And it's still a lot. We ain't even heard the audios yet from last night. Okay? So yeah, we gotta do our big one. I'm doing my big one. Y'all gotta do y'all big one too, baby. But make sure y'all hitting that like button. All right, let me read the last few so I can go pee. Hold up, let's see. This is the one. This the one right here. So y'all remember this one? This one was from 2024. I think 2024. So she posted this, y'all. This was around the time she started posting all that stuff. I have it, Nikki. I have it. I do have it. Matter of fact, with my if somebody put my coffee link, I'm gonna put my coffee link in the chat. If you click on the coffee link it uses PayPal. I'm gonna put hold on, I'm gonna give it to you. I got PayPal too, but the Kofi link it uses PayPal also as the payout. Hold up, let's see. Hold on, y'all. I had a goal set on Kofi, but I had stopped posting it. Let me see. Give me a second. Somebody loves you, baby. Oh, oh, oh. All right, that's the Kofi link for anybody that want to support my Kofi link goal. Y'all could just support the super chat goal, or I take cash out, whatever y'all want to do to support. It does not matter. I'm not picky. But definitely hit that like button. Oh, I see we got 647 on the like. So shout out to y'all for that. Okay, listen, I love when them likes be liking. It helps push us more in the algorithm, y'all. Get this good tea out there. Get it spread it, get more views on the live. Period. And make sure y'all watching them ads too, y'all. Because all of that helps. All of that matters. Pac, I think that's it for them this time around. I think so too. I think this is done. If not to say on her end, I think Johnell is definitely done. Cause think about it, y'all. Y'all know we didn't talked about this before, but it's only so much embarrassment that a man is going to take publicly. And I said multiple times, even with him taking her back the last time she came out on the internet on him, it was because of opportunity, because he was using her for her finances. That's why he took her back. Ain't no man staying with a woman who didn't embarrass him in front of millions of people. That just don't happen. And he's a whole damn actor. He stayed around with her because she was paying for everything. Period. But I think Ja gone. Shout out to Gemini. Ja is gone. That's it. She didn't force herself to move on for good. She forced him. The same thing that happened with LaTrue. When she did that, yeah, she was trying to reconcile behind the scenes with LaTrue while acting like she was done publicly. But we got the receipts on that. But she forced LaTrue to move on. And now Johnell. Because I honestly think the type of woman she is, she don't know how to be done with a man. They have to leave her because she has codependency issues. That's what it's giving, y'all. They have to leave her, and then she convinces herself that she left them. Notice how she always saying, when I leave a man or if I left the man, da da da. No, these men be leaving her, and then she be convincing herself that she did the leaving. The receipts are out there. The proof is in the pudding, child. I didn't see the stuff about John Mother. What stuff? What I missed discussion? I love how you run your business. Business here, Lupac. Hats off to you, my love. Thank you, Sister Tisha. I appreciate you. Not looking good for his acting career. I don't think it's gonna be affected. If it wasn't affected the last time, I don't think it's gonna be affected now because think about it, y'all. Yeah, we talking about it, but this ain't hitting mainstream media like it did when she did what she did with LaTrue. She done did this too many times. So the only people that's really talking about it is a couple people. That's it. A few little bloggers and that's it. Ain't no big people talking about her no more. Because she done did is the same old story. So that ship is sailed. That ship is sailed. But if he really wanted, even though I feel like she done damn near ruined his brand, which is why he ain't getting no big roles. But if he's smart, he'll be done for good this time. Because it can get even worse. Thank you, Nene. Nene done gifted 5 memberships, y'all. Shout out to the people who got the free membership. We will be doing a members live probably tomorrow because I got some tea for y'all too. Okay? Y'all better not say nothing. Y'all better not say nothing. That's some tea, baby. That is some tea. Okay? And I've been knowing that for a while. I just didn't say nothing, but since things coming out now, yeah, I tell it to my members. I tell it to y'all. All right. So right here, she said, Lord, and this is when, she's saying he's a mental patient, y'all. So was he not a mental patient right here? When she said, Lord, please don't send me another man that's mentally ill, don't know how to communicate, emotionally destroyed, depressed, can't own up to his actions, to his responsibilities and actions, a man who can't put his foot down to his family or people around him, a man that can't protect, a man that don't want to take care of his kids, a man that will ghost the kids and pregnant mother. She's talking about herself, y'all. This is when she was pregnant. A man who can't respect me, a man who plays so much and lies so much the same damn time. I don't want it, can't speak for himself or have no control over his life, who's not compassionate, sympathetic, empathetic, or romantic, and don't know how to love, who don't want to help, who don't want help to change for the better. Because as a woman, when you're dealing with that type of man, you are mentally, emotionally, and physically drained after constantly trying to help that man become a better man. Keep that type of man away from me expeditiously on my mama forever. Okay? This was 2024, y'all. Into 2024. So, wasn't he a mental patient then? Was he not a mental patient then? That's why I say, y'all, don't fall for the okie doke. Show new girlfriend. Now, I don't know if that's his girlfriend, y'all. I can't say that. All I can say is he posted a girl on his Instagram. Okay? Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Snow tomorrow. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. I know they lying. Thank you, Miss LaShonda, for that cash app blessing. I appreciate you, my love. I ain't no way. That's it. I'm not finna play with him, y'all. So I have on my two younger kids with their tablets. You know how you can get the little parental control where you can control what they download and all of that. So I got that on both of my two younger kids' tablets. And Ham keeps setting reminders to try to figure out something new. Hold on, y'all. I'm telling y'all this while I pull up that screenshot. Wait, where is it? Hold up. Ham keeps setting reminders on her on her tablet, and it popped up on every time she set a reminder. It popped up on my phone. So it said snow tomorrow, right? And I'm thinking that's the Weather Channel saying it's gonna snow tomorrow. But I'm like, damn, them kids supposed to be going back to school tomorrow. Child, that's Ham then set a reminder like it's finna snow tomorrow, and it came to my phone. That little girl is a mess. Okay, hold on. Almost got it. My email so I can show y'all. So I don't know. All right. Now I just gotta wait for it to pull up. Wait for it to pop up, y'all. Okay. Yeah, y'all, she posted this in 2025. I mean 2024. Let's take this one down. And the other one should be up. Let me pull up the young lady. And ooh, y'all, she fine too. I went look on her page, baby. She is fine. Let me see. Let me go pull up because on the screenshot, y'all can't really see her. But if you go on her page, I'm not gonna tell y'all her page, okay? Because I don't want nobody gonna harass that young lady. Because Johnell could have just been posting her to make Bree jealous, right? Could have just been posting her to make Bree jealous. But this is her right here. Y'all can see it good. This is her. Let me show y'all. Let me give y'all a closer picture. She fine as hell. Okay, listen. Pac ain't no hater, baby. Pac love her, a good looking. I love the girls. Okay, I'm for the girls. When the girls look good and the girls be T, I'ma talk about it. I'ma talk about it. Ain't no hate in my blood. Um, thank you, Nene. So Nene didn't gifted 5 more memberships, baby. Shout out to the new members. We're gonna see y'all in members only. Okay, y'all enjoy that content over there. Make sure y'all thank Nene because it's a whole lot of content in members only. I got just as much content in members only, damn near as I do public. Okay, so y'all gonna have a good time watching all that content over there. For the ones that's new to the page. Let me show y'all. Hold on, y'all. Y'all see how we being messy? Let me show y'all how she looks. Baby, body is T. So she definitely gave her a reason to crash out. She's a bad. Ain't nothing. And I'm not saying we're not gonna put that out there and act like hold on. We're not gonna act like this is his woman because we don't know, y'all. All we know is that he posted her on his page. Okay? And on that post is, how the girls be posting they self, post one play. Oh, I don't want to play no music. Hold on. Let me go to her page. I'm gonna show y'all how she looks. Baby, she is gorgeous. Okay. Let me take a screenshot. Somebody loves you, baby. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me send it to my email. So y'all can see. But I think he just posted that to try to make her jealous. Because honestly, I don't think that female. I could be wrong. She don't give that she would be interested in him if she knows any better. But Johnell he puts off. Let me say this. Johnell might not be a looker to us and certain people, but he's one of those cocky niggas. Like he real cocky. And for some reason, females like that. Some like that. So you never know. I ain't gonna say he can't pull because he didn't pull some badges. Because Chrissy was fine as hell. Well, is fine as hell. Pretty Bree fine as hell. Laonia is not ugly. We ain't gonna be no haters, y'all. She ain't ugly. She got some ugly ass ways now. She did some ugly things. She's not an ugly female. So Johnell definitely know how to. I don't know what it is, because the whole booger thing is a turn off for me. But you don't know about the booger thing until later on. He ain't plucking booger as soon as he get with you. So let's say that. All right, this is a better picture. Let me show y'all this. Let's take this one down. Why is my favorite part? Thank you, Michelle. Y'all see, look, it showed up. Remember when I told y'all this is her, y'all? Look how fine. Oh my God. Oh, I'm a red bone, yellow bone, but I love me a chocolate woman. I love some chocolate now. I love listen, I love some chocolate. Um, y'all see how it show up? Remember when I told y'all that whenever you support the coffee link, it pops up in the chat like it's an automated what they call it, streamer bot or something like that, and it pops up. See how she supported it, and it like pop up and it say new tip from Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. And then it's like it's kind of like a moderator. It's like a moderator, and it pops up in the chat. But this is the first person that then supported it, so that's why we never seen it before. Thank you, my love, and thank you, Michelle. Michelle then gifted a membership too. Shout out to the new member. Make sure y'all thank my people for giving y'all the membership. You see, I sent that membership. Okay, finally I got support through hun. Send a tip for coffee. Thank you. I appreciate you, my love. Okay, y'all. But look, let's get back to her. Look how fine. This is her, y'all. This is the one that he reposted. Okay? I will crash out over her too. Cause y'all know damn well. You said Pac to text each other. Pac to text each other that her phone number. Bree finding his phone. I don't know, but y'all know damn well. Cause look, let me tell y'all what I did. When I went on his page and I seen he reposted her, right? Guess what I did? What most females do. I went and look on her page. So if I went and look on her page, y'all know damn well Bree went and look on her page when she seen it. And when you look on her page, listen, she got her shat together. She's a boss. The body is T. Okay? And this is not even to say her and Johnell got anything going on, because I don't know y'all. Like I said, he just posted her. And y'all know Johnell would never post Bree on his Instagram. So when he posts females on his Instagram, she spins out of control. Remember, one of her rants was because he wasn't posting about the babies, probably mainly her, but she tried to say the babies on all his social media. Remember, he was only posting her and the babies on Facebook. But his Instagram, that's where she really wanted them to be posted, because that's where he be in females' DM, right? But y'all know she went and looked. And like I said, Johnell posted this uh yesterday. Either yesterday or day before yesterday. One of the two. And then boom, her crash out was last night. Now I ain't saying that's the reason, but it's the timing. We pay attention to timing. What's the odds of, like she say, oh, it's because the bloggers saying I'm bitter and they lying on me and saying I'm keeping the kids. We've been saying it. We've been saying she's bitter and keep the kids away since she was with LaTrue. That wasn't nothing new. Y'all know we was not talking. Let me take this young lady down. Y'all know we was not even talking about her like that no more. People was barely talking about her. And she was quiet all that time. Now all of a sudden she want to expose Johnell. Let me put my truth out. Let me put my truth out. Which we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. So, shout out to Miss Cynthia for being a new member. Welcome. You said, can I do members with my PayPal? I don't know, Nikki. I'm not sure. I don't know if you can. You have to click on it and see. I'm not sure if they might let you use your PayPal. I'm not sure. Hold on, y'all. Child, you know, we've been having a good consistent 600 to 800 people in here, and I've been on live almost 3 hours. That speaks volume. Shout out to y'all for that. Shout out to y'all. It makes me feel good. It lets me know I be doing something right, y'all. And I can keep my audience and by myself at that. Y'all know I rarely ever have people on my panel unless I'm doing a little interview, but for the most part, it's always me. So big shout out to y'all. Let me see what else I want to share. Hold on, y'all. But we definitely gonna do another part because we didn't play none of the audio. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, I want to show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. This is the last receipt I'm gonna show y'all on here. Okay. So on this one right here, y'all, how many of y'all remember whenever somebody, okay, Bree and Johnell had went to this festival in Atlanta, but it was an outside festival, right? Because y'all remember a certain supporter had recorded them walking, and Johnell was walking fast as hell in front of her, and Bree was walking behind him, leaving him. You could tell that it looked like they wasn't together, basically, because he was walking so fast ahead of her, right? So this was the same day that this happened with Pretty Bree. So Pretty Bree, Johnell ended up leaving Bree. He started an argument with her. He ended up leaving her and or making her get an Uber, something along those lines. Because I remember Pretty Bree saying it. And then he went meet Pretty Bree at the bar where she was with her homegirl, right? Somebody at the bar DM'd LaOnya and told LaOnya that Johnell was in the bar with Pretty Bree. So Bree then sends this to Johnell, and Johnell screenshotted and sent it to Pretty Bree, accusing Pretty Bree of sending this telling Bree that telling LaOnya that he was in the club with him, and Pretty Bree said, "I didn't tell her nothing. Like, why would I tell her that?" But it was somebody that was in the bar that screen recorded it and sent it to LaOnya DM. So this is the message that LaOnya sent Johnell while he got caught up in the club with Pretty Bree. She said, "BASS Ninja, you a effing bum. Have fun with that it. Don't worry about expose your ASS. Get all your clothes and ish from in front of my crib by AM or I'm taking all this ish to the dump. Can't believe you. You really with that it's like I'm not gonna find out. Weak ASS Ninja." Hold on, let me take this down. Then she says, "I should pull up and violate. Little ASS DICK, you a bum." Right? So hold on, y'all. So she sent this all to Johnell, but it just shows how I'm painting a picture for y'all, right? It shows how when a female is in the midst, that makes her want to expose these men. But it's never, if y'all notice, she never exposes them for the cheating, which is what actually be the real reason for the breakups. It's always other stuff, the toxicity in the relationship, the reasons why she shouldn't be in a relationship is never the reason. Well, it's always the reason why she exposed them, but it's never the reason why she leaves. If that makes sense, y'all. Notice how she was threatening to expose him right here because of Pretty Bree. That's what it really be. It's always about a female, but she don't never say that because she knows that the internet will not care. Nobody's gonna care if she's getting cheated on if she over there staying. Ain't nobody gonna care about that. People gonna listen a little bit because it's entertainment, but they're not gonna be outraged and selective and wanting to talk about it and advocate. They're not gonna want to do that. She has to put stank on. That's why she come out here saying, "Oh, he look what he did. He try to lie on me and say I hit him with the car." And months later, if that was so bad, why she didn't tell us when it happened? Why is it that every time she exposed Johnell, it's always months later? I guess it's not as bad or outraged when it happened, right? Because she still be wanting to be with him. And even now, I guarantee y'all, if Johnell was acting right in the moment, because he can't keep it together, she would still be with him. She would still be with him. She don't care about him cheating and doing all of that. She was settling for that. Just to say she had a man. She was settling and willing to settle. Willing to settle. He ain't just started being a quote unquote mental patient or demon. She been saying these things about him. Y'all, this been going on. It ain't just started. So, I don't see y'all. What I'm gonna do is, since we almost 3 hours in, y'all know anytime something happens, I always gotta give y'all the context because that's how I run my ship. Okay, I like to paint a picture. I like to tell a story because not just that, I have a lot of new supporters that don't know the backstory. And that's why I did this live stream the way I did it. Because I wanted the people that's new here to know why we're here. But since we're almost 3 hours in, I'm going to stop this live because I try not to go over 2 hours. Y'all know why. Because people don't like watching long live streams. So I'm going to stop this one here and then I'm going to start another one. Give me what time it is? 5:40. Well, 6 o'clock. We'll start the next one because I want to eat and regroup. I gotta pee, y'all. I need to eat. So that should be enough time for me to eat, pee, and just chill a little bit. So 6 o'clock, which is in the next 40 minutes, we'll meet back here. I'm going to set my new thumbnail, and we're going to go straight into playing the audios from last night. So this live is the context live surrounding everything, showing the patterns. And the next live is going to be all about the audio. Okay? That sound good, y'all? 6:45. Not 6:45, y'all. Yeah, what time I said? 6 o'clock. My bad. It's 5:19 p.m. Central Time where I'm at. So 6 o'clock, we'll meet right back here. You say, how do I get gifted a membership? Is it random? It's random. YouTube picks it. Nene going crazy. Shout out to my sister. Okay, love you, Nene girl. She done gifted about 15 people already. 15. This is the third one. Shout out to you, sis. I appreciate the support. But yeah, y'all, it's random. YouTube picks them. She has no control over it. All she do is purchase the membership gifting, and then YouTube randomly picks people in the chat. So that's how they. Oh, child. Sometimes they pick people who ain't even commenting. The ones that be in the bushes too. YouTube is real petty. But anyways, y'all, we're gonna stop this one right here, and we're going to meet back. I'm gonna set the thumbnail. As soon as I get off here, I will be setting the thumbnail for 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time. So y'all can be out on the lookout for that. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go straight into playing the audios from last night and breaking that down. So now we got all the context, we got the patterns of behavior. We kind of know why she did what she did and everything. But we gotta get into it because I really didn't listen. I wasn't on her live last night, y'all. I was sent it, but I wasn't on it because I was busy last night. So I didn't have a chance to listen to her live because I wanted to really hear it in real time with y'all. I heard a few clips and that was it. So most of the stuff she said, I don't even know. I'm going to be hearing it in real time with y'all because I wanted to be surprised and listen in real time, even though a lot of y'all already heard it, but we're going to break it down. Okay? We're going to break it down and call out some things. I'm pretty sure there's some inconsistencies in that as well. And we got to listen to Johnell screaming like a damn fool also. But anyways, y'all, now we know why Echo House never made it to the little screens, okay? I should put that on my thumbnail. Wait, I got to create another funny thumbnail, y'all. But let me stop. I love y'all. We're going to be back. You say she cried too much, Pop. That's all right. We're going to fast forward through the crying because we have no sympathy for those tears. We've heard those tears umpteen times, and it has been implanted into our brains because she done came here. But y'all remember she said she make the most money when she get on live and cry. Oh, speaking of that, let's play that right quick. Let's play that receipt right quick. You feel me? Before we get off this live. Hold on, y'all. Let's run out. Let me put my earphones on. Let's play that receipt real quick. Because y'all know she said she makes the most money when, hold up. When she, do her 1-2.
Bluetooth connected.
I think I got it saved. Is this it? Let's see.
Paid. The pain, my tears, my pain, my suffering, my heartache, all that shit. If I want to come on here and spread my business, I can. Because guess what? That check looking mighty good.
Ooh.
And you on here for motherfucking free.
Ooh.
Shut your paid.
Somebody in the comments said, why you put all your business out here? Why you keep coming cry on live, etc., etc. And that's when she responded with what she just said. This why, y'all, do I need to run some videos back? Do I need to run back some videos and add some new clips to them? I think I need to put together a nice little premiere. Just a little reminder. We're going to do that too. I'm running one more time.
The pain, my tears, my pain, my suffering, my heartache, all that shit. If I want to come on here and spread my business, I can. Because guess what? That check looking mighty good. And you on here for motherfucking free. Shut
Ooh, now listen. So, yep, that was that, y'all. That was that. If she want to come out here and spread her mother in business and her pain, her tears, and all of the things, and you on here for free, she can. Okay? Because that check looking mighty good. That's why she do that. Talk, look at the email I sent you when you get off. Okay, I will. Remind the people at her podcast. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna do a premiere. I'm gonna do a premiere too. But anyways, y'all, I'm losing all my little time. I said I'm coming right back at 6. Let me get off here. We'll meet back here in a couple minutes. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support in this live stream. Y'all did y'all big one. Okay? I think I this is the most I ever made in a live stream. Shout out to y'all. Shout out, even though YouTube gonna take their little one too. Y'all know they be hating on us. They be hating. But anyways, the support is overwhelming. We're gonna be right back with part 2 in the next few minutes. I love y'all, and I will see y'all in a little bit. Let me go eat, pee, and reset, and we're coming right back.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lupac, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back. All receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury. She deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold, and real. This Lupac, baby, capiche. They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lupac don't just react. She the code was not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined. Got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne.